This reading is for the moments when you're being asked to trust yourself more deeply than ever before. The test isn't about right or wrong. It's about listening to your inner knowing, even when the path feels unclear. So take a deep breath, drop into your body, and let's begin. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul needs to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal card for you. So the spirit animal is coming forward as your guide, as your watcher, and as your sixth sense. So we are getting here the Squirrel Queen. Have any of you recently seen a squirrel? This is a confirmation for you, and you could have seen it in any form. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the Squirrel Queen is letting you know that winter is coming, Libra. So the message here is you have some dark days ahead. Know that and be ready. But the bright days will always return. So once again, Libra, you have some dark days ahead. Know that and be ready, but the bright days will always return. All right? So you are moving into a darker experience. It doesn't mean that it's a negative experience. It just means that it might be a little bit slower. It may require that you keep yourself grounded and balanced a little bit more as you're moving through this. Because whatever these dark days are, they can show up in many different ways, different forms, right? So let's pull a spiritual gift. This is a spiritual gift that is being activated and being encouraged to be applied in your life. Okay, it may be laying dormant, or it might be something that you already know about yourself, and Spirit is just wanting you to focus on using this gift a little bit more in your life's experience. So we have gifts that have been bestowed upon you from your ancestrals. You've got ancestral energy, ancestral gifts. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. So we've got these beautiful orange roses. I'm getting Mexico. I'm getting tattoos here as well as a theme for some of you. And the message is your ancestors have passed down their knowledge and wisdom to you to help you find your place in the world. So you have information that your parents, grandparents, and your ancestors have passed down, and you're able to take that information and use it in your world. So once again, your ancestors have passed down their knowledge and wisdom to you, Libra, to help you find your place in the world. All right, so apply this information. I'm getting some incense. I don't know if you recently lit some incense. Maybe even cleared your home with sage recently. I'm getting that smell coming into my nose here right now. So we have the Ten of Pentacles as your first tarot card. So this is the energy of abundance. It's the energy of a strong foundation, something that you are building, something that is actually being built for you. And if you're not seeing this energy in your experience right now, know that it is building in the background. Okay? You are also reaching a end of a cycle here somewhere in your life, and you're about to enter a new experience. So get ready for that. So the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Swords. So this is where you are moving away from energies from your past. Okay, these are thoughts or things that you once used to focus your energy and attention towards. And I'm seeing you putting them away now and actually not focusing your attention and energy because you're now looking ahead. There's a lot of peace that you've cultivated within yourself, and I feel this is what's leading the way for you right now. And perhaps the process of you setting these thoughts and things aside is the testy energy in your life, right? We have Ace of Pentacles here. We have this beautiful opportunity that is revealing itself to you. This opportunity is showing up as good news. It's showing up as, you planting a seed and doing something different in your life, you starting something. It's a new beginning. This is what it is. And this is the beginning of everything for you, Libra. Okay? So, yeah, this is very special what is happening for you right now. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it, Libra, when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So yeah, we've got a completion and a new beginning here, and a lot of peace coming into your life, peace that you are cultivating. You're moving past something, which is unlocking a door to new experiences, which is also closing the door on the past for you, right? You're ready to move on now. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So Libra, this 10 of Pentacles is absolutely beautiful, because this is letting me know that you're in a place of strong footing, strong grounded energy. The universe, Mother Earth are all supporting you at this time. So they don't want you to be afraid to venture out of your comfort zone, to, explore your passions, your desires, not to be afraid to do that. Sometimes fear gets in the way of us experiencing, life just in general. So fear, you can set that aside. There's something beautiful that is unfolding for you right now, and you're about to enter a new experience that you have planted a seed for, right? You planted the seed already. Now it's coming to fruition. Now, the other thing I'm getting here is to create stable footing and grounding. All right, so maybe things aren't feeling like they're stable right now for you. In fact, maybe they're feeling a bit chaotic. Now, the energy of this test that's coming through is rearranging your life, which may create chaos, but it's about you taking that energy and creating structure and balance within your own experience of it, through the way that you are showing up in it, not being afraid to explore the possibilities on how we can create this balance, right? And you're meant to step out of your comfort zone right now, because there's a lot of growth and expansion that is happening in your life. You are actually leveling up in your life's experience. This feels like spiritual graduation, where you're leveling up in your life experience, and there's a lot that you've learned through the cycle that you've been in. Like, there's a lot that has happened over the last few years for you, Libra. Even the last few months. There's a lot that you have gotten past, overcome, and have learned. All of these things that you have gone through are a part of your soul's evolution. And you're reaching a point in your life right now where things are about to change. This is ultimately what's happening, is change is taking place. Change sometimes for us is uncomfortable. And right now, it's not about focusing on the stress and worry about the change, focusing on the problems because the change is coming in, but rather staying grounded in your own energy and pacing yourself, taking things one step at a time, one day at a time. You are elevating right now. So there are going to be elevation symptoms, like ascension symptoms, right? Feeling tired, whatever ascension symptoms you're having, there's many of them. So you can share with me in the comment section below what you're experiencing, right? The energy of abundance is surrounding you, and Spirit is really wanting you to experience the energy of abundance. So you're reaching a point that is being completed right now. So they want you to release the weight and allow yourself to immerse within the energy of abundance by setting down the worries and the stress. And, look at how far you've come. Right, Libra? Look at how far you've come. Look at what all is happening for you right now. You're already within the energy of abundance. Sometimes what happens is we disconnect from it because we have expectations around the things that we want to see happen, that we're so focused that they're not there, that we forget to experience what's already there. And abundance is already in your life. So they want you to immerse yourself in the experience of abundance, practicing gratitude as a daily daily ritual, not holding on to weight of the past. There's something that you have overcome. This is a challenge. And you've overcome it. We're now moving past it. There's a new experience and seeds that you get to plant. I also feel that you have an opportunity to show up within an experience you're having, whether this is a connection with someone or like even with your own thoughts, the way that you navigate your world, the way that you know, make your decisions, some of the habits, the things that you do in your day-to-day life. I feel you're coming to a point where you're making a decision to do something a bit differently. And, you know, make a decision to step out of your comfort zone because you're wanting growth. Some of you are wanting growth. I feel that I'm getting someone who may have retired recently, and perhaps, you know, I've seen this in my life where even my own family members are retired, but there's nothing there really, you know, having a job every day, going to work and back and spending time with family. We have this like passion and purpose. Sometimes we lose that after retirement. So the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I'm seeing it here, but it might be not just you, it could be you, or it could be someone else in your life. This energy is there. So they want you to step out of your comfort zone and explore new passions, new desires, to see if there's anything that piques your interest. But the only way that you can do that is by actively participating in the exploration of these things. Right? So that's what I'm getting here through the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords here, peace. This is about you protecting your peace. You're in this stable footing, the stable ground, this comfortable place. This person is coming out of their home, it looks like. There's a crowd, there are people there, and it looks like they are waiting for this person to come out, right? So this energy might be somewhere in your life where there's an energy waiting for you to come out and explore. Right? Not to stay in your safe zone anymore. And I feel it's because you're trying to keep the peace, or, you know, you've been in this space because there's a lot outside that has hurt you, that has been on your mind. Maybe you have anxiety. You know, your mind doesn't turn off, and it creates a lot of uncertainty within you. It creates a lot of fear sometimes. So this is something that Spirit is wanting you to work on, to explore, to see, okay, what brings me to a place of balance, inner equilibrium, where my nervous system isn't all going haywire and I'm feeling all of these things overwhelmed by my thoughts and my emotions. So this is actually a gift that you have that is strengthening. And there's a lot of knowledge and wisdom, I feel, that has been passed down that maybe you have forgotten or you didn't think of as anything important. And maybe there's a reminder of that around, right? There are a few things that you can take and carry forward in your reality now that was passed down from your parents, your grandparents, your ancestors. And here, forgiveness is coming in, love is coming in. So I feel these are areas of your life that you're being encouraged to work on, creating peace and balance and harmony around. There's this beautiful flow, a river that is showing up in your life. It's a pathway that you can take. It requires that you be open to healing. And, you know, this may be the test that some of you are going through, where you're really having to work on healing parts of yourself that keep interfering or getting in the way of the life, the experiences you desire to have. This is you working on yourself and being open to actually work on yourself and heal. Sometimes we need external support for this, so don't be afraid to ask for support where you need it. And if you feel you don't have the support, call on your spirit guides to bring that support in, but be open to it showing up in the form that it's showing up in, because when we expect it to show up in one way and we're so fixed on that energy, we miss when it actually comes in, right? So be open here. You know, there's these swords to me feel like things that are in the way, things that maybe you believe to be true about yourself or about reality or life or someone else, and they're hindering you from growth. So they want you to take a look at these and work on putting them behind you rather than in front of you. Right now, this is what they're encouraging some of you to do, is to work on that healing and putting behind you. It doesn't mean that you have to erase it. It just means that they're not in the way. They're not taking the driver's seat of your life. They're not the focus point. So the past is the past. It no longer exists. right? We've already moved past that energy. Sometimes we stay in the energy of the past and relive it in our minds. And maybe we relive it in dreams, and it's something that we feel like we can't control. But I want you to know that you can actually work on healing whatever this is by actively participating in the exploration of practices that could heal this. Sometimes we just kind of deal with it and we don't really do anything about it, right? So it could be you overthink a lot, and you've kind of been someone who overthinks a lot and you really haven't done anything about it. It's like, what can I do to help my overthinking? Right? It's about building habits, building systems in your life that release you from the heavy weight of thoughts. And I feel this is your mental scape here, the Six of Swords. And, you know, tending to your mental health, tending to your mind. Mindset is going to be incredibly important, right? I do have 2 ebooks on mindset. Everything I do in my own life that I wanted to share with all of you, you can find these ebooks in the description box below. We have the Ace of Pentacles, so we have a beautiful opportunity that is available. It's there, you are seeing it. It's in your physical reality. This is something that you can change, or it's something that you can implement, right? And it is something that you can actually tend to in order for it to grow and really reach its fullest potential. This could be, you know, you working on yourself. Maybe this has to do with your physical health. Maybe there's something that you're dealing with that has to do with your physical body. Maybe there's an illness, something chronic, some sort of ache or pain. It's manifesting because there's something that you're thinking about, something that you're not releasing and letting go. You know, sometimes we have energies that we think about. Stress can manifest as things on our body, right? Physical things. So you want to be very mindful that maybe there's something here in your mind that's contributing to something on your body, and you have an opportunity to actually plant a seed here to release this energy or work on healing this, right? So yeah, I'm seeing some of you either changing your diet, you know, your lifestyle, a habit, a belief, working on healing parts of yourself that are tied to your past. Maybe there's something someone said to you, something traumatic that you went through. I feel there's a real opportunity to heal from this. There's also, for those of you that aren't going through physical stuff, but rather financial, there's an opportunity to financially see growth in your life. This could be through you receiving a promotion, asking for a promotion, or, you know, in my own life, I was very money motivated. And, you know, I looked for opportunity that allowed me to grow because I was a single mom. That's why I was money motivated. I had to provide for my daughters. So, you know, I was always looking to grow, especially financially for myself. So I was in my radar, I was always looking. And I wasn't afraid of change. I wasn't afraid of trying something different in order to grow and make more money. I feel you have opportunities right now exactly for this, Libra. You have to act on them. You have to actively participate in the creation of these. So perhaps you're not happy at your job, or maybe you are and you're wanting more, or you're wanting to choose a different path. You can actually do that by looking for that path and exploring the possibilities that are available to you by immersing yourself in them. It's like, okay, I'm wanting to make more money. I'm going to shoot my resume off and see what's out there, see what comes back. I've always found in my own life that shooting my resumes off online never really did anything for me. It might for you, but it didn't for me. So I would get myself out there. I would go to companies that I wanted to work in and go apply there, and maybe even try to talk to the manager, the hiring manager, right? This is how I used to do it, and you might be different. So do whatever works for you, Libra. It's you finding pathways. You have the energy of the way shower, Libra. And sometimes we don't know that we have this. It's because you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge that your ancestors gave you. And, you know, it might not be wisdom and knowledge other people live by or even believe to be true, because it might be a superstition to them, or it might be something that they've never thought about or lived, but you have, and you have this advantage. Right? This knowledge, this wisdom is creating this opportunity. So I feel that you have a way of doing things that not most people do. That way shower, you know, paving your own path. So use this to your advantage. And, you know, if there's a course available, a workshop, an opportunity to grow in your specific niche, to master your craft, to take on those opportunities in order to grow. Right now, your soul is evolving, and these tests are there to help you grow, to learn and evolve. So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid of change. All right. So coins are coming in, the element of fire. So, lighting a candle, setting an intention, and taking action with intention behind it. Consciousness in the result. Okay. And results are going to speak for themselves for you. So your life experience, everything that you are creating is a direct result of the energy that you are outputting in the world. So sometimes they ask us to recenter, come to the here and the now, release yourself from the past and the future, and move through this centered energy, because this is where all the magic happens. And you're meant to be a leader in your life. You're meant to step up into the forefront and lead yourself in your life experience. All right, so I've got a number frequency I'm going to pull that is behind this test today. This is the numerology guidance oracle cards. So let's see what number is coming forward and what message it has for you today. So Libra, we are getting for you 41. Self-discipline is required. Okay, self-discipline. We have green and red here as colors. These are going to be prominent for you. And again, the number 41. So you might be seeing this number around. This is a frequency behind this test. So this card indicates a need for self-discipline, motivation, and action to improve your quality of life. By drawing this card, you are being reminded that you need to meet the universe halfway, because your dreams won't manifest by themselves. This is a time to clarify your goals and to plan and prioritize your ideas and actions. Then take the mental, emotional, and physical action needed to make your dreams come true. You are being encouraged to rein in any thoughts and emotions that are contrary to what you're trying to attract. Rather than letting your doubts and worries consume you, you must have the strength and willpower to focus predominantly on your dreams. You can attain these goals with a strong, disciplined mind when you surrender the outcome to the divine. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to be motivated and strong. This is where you need to play your part. The universe will provide the opportunities, but you need to see them through. So we have an affirmation here for you as well. So feel free to write this down and use it in your life, or even seal it in the comment section below. With self-discipline and action, I make my dreams come true. With self-discipline and action, I make my dreams come true. So look at that. I'm getting something from now until Christmas that is unfolding for you, Libra. Something that you've been putting a lot of effort and energy towards. And again, I feel this has to do with your security and stability. This has to do with the foundation that you are laying in order to create success in your life and the desired outcome. All right, so that is the number 41, and we are going to now seal and close your reading with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. I'm getting tacos. So taco time or Taco Bell, I don't know why, but I'm getting it through this card. So that's really interesting. You're going to have to share with me if you had that recently. So 2222, you are stepping up in your world here, Libra. We have a lot of green in this card. This is a connection to Mother Earth. So get yourself out in nature if you aren't already. You are stepping up in your world. This is what's happening here. You're being empowered through the tests and the challenges you are experiencing, and just the experiences, highs or lows, whatever you're experiencing. They're requiring that you create balance within yourself and trust in the power of you as you're moving through this alignment. This is what's happening. There's a companion energy here, a lot of love and karma in the air. All of this is working in your favor, my friends. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. This looks like, to me, a green butterfly right on her head. So that's coming in as a symbol or a sign for you. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.